What up, anime fans? I'm back. Now, if you were on my main channel recently, you know I recently released another video, a review on the new My Little Pony movie. Don't laugh. It's a good film. So check out my review on that. I speed up the last part of it. So, because my content's limited, but for some reason, limited, still, I hate my bite. Anyway, I'm doing a review on the 25th episode of the Shaman reboot. This episode was alright. It expands on the stuff we've seen before. And for those who did not pay attention to the start of episode 1, will be more shocked about discover about what house to attend, about how Asakura. Anyways, continuing where we left off, it starts with a bit of a recap, but I'm not going to go over that. We discover how Hal was able to survive that explosion. He had a spirit of fire turned into water. Everyone's shocked about it, since spirit of fire needs oxygen to be strong. Yo's dad is in the stands. Yeah, Yo's dad's in the stands, telling the two people watching about two people that were close to him about the evidence about how I was able to do that. The element all connected to each other and stuff like that. I'm not going over that. I didn't bother to pay attention. You could just watch the episode for more details. Other explanation. We got back to We get back to Yo and the others. Everyone's shocked to hear about Hao's true name, Hao Asakura. Or if you're watching the Japanese version, Asakura Hao. Both actually sound pretty catchy. Hao Asakura. Or Yasakura Asakura Hao. I wonder what Asakura means. How did Japan come up with these unique names? I want to know how Japan comes up with these really unique names. Anyway, why Yo tapped this one, because we only found out during the training. But he didn't want to drag anyone else into the fight with the Asakuras. The Asakuras fight against Hao. Ho is mad. Poor Yo can exactly tell him most when Anna interrupts pinching Ho-Ho's cheek. That about that Hao's reincarnated for about 1,000 years. And he's Yo's ancestor. Which actually is true in a way. Ren agrees, tells him that that's all you need to know to piece things together. It was a big shock. And how reveals a disturbing secret about his spirit of fire. He gains strength for eating souls. Eats the souls of X3, giving it more strength. It's messed up. So our fight has to be postponed until the stage is fixed. Also, earlier, Ren mentions the how they saw that happened 500 years ago. Who said it disappeared 1,000, only reincarnated. I don't know how reincarnated into a member of the Patch tribe just to get the spirit of fire. So yeah. Anyway, of that shocking revelation. Yeah, what's next? Um, let's see. My brain is useless sometimes. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. So after the eye catches, we cut to it again on the beach. Oh, now I remember. Sorry. Before that, we the Archie's reaction. So they're going on about it. About how they talk about how when he was part of the pest tribe. Anyway, Silver Ghost was a friend. Was someone that can take care of Hal or something? I didn't pay attention to the part. By the way, I'll say yesterday I had some trouble with the apps. The servers were acting up yesterday, so I couldn't watch any of the videos watch any anime on that app, specifically those ones. But now it's alright for a bit. I plan to watch Hard Catch Pretty Cool soon. Possibly tomorrow. Cause the movie's coming, Tropical Witch Pretty Cool movie's coming out this month. This is now October 1st, 2021. Only 30 days till Halloween. I'm not a fan of that. But Tropical Witch will be doing a Halloween episode. He refuses to give it to Silver, saying that he doesn't want. How it's dangerous. He shouldn't get involved. But Silver takes the fin off him anyway. He knows not to get involved, but he won't do all he can to help them. So after the eye catches, the Yo and the others are on the beach. We're asking Manta if he's alright. Because everyone was in shock, and Manta was still in shock for quite a bit. He's just a little worried about. He doesn't know how to process it a bit, Like Yo and Hal. About the Hal's in Asakura. Also, Yo seems to be pretty chill, as usual. This just leads to a lot of funny moments when Yo's chill in a serious situation. That makes great comedy. Anyway, I don't know when the next batch of episodes the next 13 episodes are gonna be dubbed. Because it's gonna be a while before we know. I mean, it took months for the dub to be released on Netflix. Months. I mean, come on, it came on Netflix 2 months ago, I think. Yeah, it was August, right? And the anime didn't premiere in Japan back in April. So yeah. Yeah, me too. Chocolate just gives a good point that after this, they couldn't even relax, so they kept clear their minds and stuff. Yo says that it took him. Yo going over it first somehow. Uh, Oh, the eye catcher's come a little bit later, my bad. Anyway, Yo decides to build more, saying that Hal is his big brother. Everyone's in shock. Everyone's shocked about that. Oh, it is happy that Yo opened up, but they, and it's really hard for them to take in. Not to especially that Yo is related to Hal, is the twins. Because as I mentioned, if you skip a few minutes, about a few minutes of episode 1, before before the narration given by Manta, then you won't be spoiled on the character of Hal, even though he appears in the damn opening. Even in the Japanese opening, they could have shadowed his face for a bit. They could literally shadow Hal's face. It looks like. But again, this was just for returning people who watched the 2004 anime. Or 2001, or whatever. I don't give a damn what year it came out. Manta is upset and runs away, but bumps into Anna. It was pretty calm right now. You know, it may be saying something like it's hard to maybe hard to process this, but we had to move on and keep our guards up. Saying I had done that, I didn't pay attention properly. And we cut to Yo's grandfather, grandmother in the limo. How his Yo's grandpa getting a phone, the grandfather getting a phone call from possibly Yo's dad. Wonder why Yo's dad wears a mask. Even though his face got a bit burnt earlier. There's no excuse to wear a mask. Even his dad, even his Yo's grandfather told him to take the mask off in the house. And does he have any scars or something? So there's no more dialogue between Yo's grandfather and grandmother. And we get a flashback to events of episode 1, the start of it. But with more expanded detail. You want to see the expanded detail, just watch the episode. I may mention some of it. I don't want people to step in. Anyway. Yes. Yo's grandfather's preparing the ill Hal, who was being reincarnated inside his daughter. He's very disgusted by this. That his daughter's given birth to a monster. Yo's grandmother tells him that what if the boy was twins. You know the details. This one. I'm not gonna go over them. She tells his grandfather that he has a choice to make. He decides to kill them both. You give him a bit of a little flashback. Guess we boy took place on the same night. You know, the whole. Get a little dialogue between his mother Keiko, and his stepfather. Keiko's name I can remember. You know? A nice conversation about having twins and stuff. So cut to that night. Yo's grandfather tells him about what's going to happen. You know, that he also calls him agony and he apologizes with. Yo's father agrees with his grandfather that this is the only way. We're going to give him a bit of a flashback. That Keiko, no matter what, will not let Hal be reincarnated into this world. So Yo's grandpa first kill him, and you know just how summons the spirit of fire, which injures his grandfather, injured Yo's grandfather. And his dad tries to buy back, but gets his face burnt. Oh. And he even mentions that Yo is his other half. And if his other half decides to take the path of the kin, and he'll come back. Once he succeeds, he'll come back and take him for his own, gain more power. And you know the gist. That's so. Yeah. So after that, Yo's grandfather apologizes for what's happened. Yo's dad mentions that they all had the same thought, type of feeling. Even though House of Monster, they couldn't kill a child. The reason they gave, that obviously it's an obvious reason why they could gave birth in the family house. Mention that Yo may be the key to taking down Hal. So there's more emotional stuff. But we get a minute forward flashback. So it's a flashback but forward in time. While Yo's grandpa's talking a bit, image of a little older Yo but still young. Training Yo about this whole thing. And that's where the episode ends. The episode's named after what Yo calls Hal in the episode. Episode 25 was an alright episode, but it had some great emotional scenes. Expanding more on what we saw in episode 1. And I'm looking forward to the final fight between Yo and Hal, who will probably be towards episode 50. But it'll still be a long way before then. And this is the Shaman fight tournament. It's gonna be a while, really. Unless they've had more planned for the series after that arc. Unless they have some more planned. Who knows? Also, I'd like to mention something. Today I recently bought some 3 PlayStation 4 games, which were pre-owned. I bought Devil May Cry Remastered HD Collection. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. And Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. And I have Deadpool 2 Supercut on Blu-ray. That's what I bought today. And I want to check out the Supercut because I've seen Deadpool's 1 and 2. But the Supercut I have never seen. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what's different. Create more stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, because most of you watch my content are not subscribed. So please subscribe, and you'll not regret it. You can change your mind later if you do. It's free. Let me rephrase that. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you don't feel like it. And thank you guys. I'll see you all next time. Your Phoenix out.